Hello everybody. So today's been a very long day. Very amazing and miraculous as always. So I'm so incredibly thankful. But right now I don't really have words to describe the experiences that I'm having that are out of this world. So I'm just going to read the course lesson. And even though it's almost 2 a.m. in the morning, I am filled with the joy of our Father. So, here we are. Lesson 80. Let me recognize my problems have been solved. Perfect. Let me recognize my problems have been solved. If you are willing to recognize your problems, you will recognize that you have no problems. Your one central problem has been answered, and you have no other. Therefore, you must be at peace. Salvation does depend on recognizing this one problem and understanding that it has been solved. One problem, one solution. Salvation is accomplished. Freedom from conflict has been given you. Accept that fact, and you are ready to take your rightful place in God's plan for salvation. And it is so true. This is a perfect extension from yesterday, where we are to recognize the problem first in order for the solution to be given us. And today we are recognizing that the solution has been already given us, and we really have no problems. And what Jesus is saying is that once we accept this as fact, then we are ready to claim our part in God's plan for salvation. So if currently at this time this is not believable by you, or this isn't true in your life, then just know that there is a solution. And that is what we are calling upon today. So let yourself step out of your way of your own beliefs and ideas of where you are with what your problems are, and let the Holy Spirit show you the truth of both the problem and the solution. Your only problem has been solved. And even it's funny because see this wall behind me? Community at work. Okay? This is joining of minds here, a force that is God force. And this is also the answer to our worldly prayers. So once we accept the truth that we have no problems and our problems have been solved, then we literally get to be co-creators with God. And this is the perfect demonstration back here, okay? Amazing. So your only problem has been solved. Repeat this over and over to yourself today with gratitude and conviction. You have recognized your only problem, opening the way for the Holy Spirit to give you God's answer. This is what happens, beautiful souls. You have laid deception aside and seen the light of truth. You have accepted salvation for yourself by bringing the problem to the answer. So we're bringing the darkness to the light. We're bringing the illusions to the truth, not the other way around. You have accepted salvation for yourself by bringing the problem to the answer. And you can recognize the answer because the problem has been identified. You are entitled to peace today. A problem that has been resolved cannot trouble you. Only be certain you do not forget that all problems are the same. Their many forms will not deceive you while you remember this. One problem, one solution. Accept the peace this simple statement brings. In our longer practice periods today, we will claim the peace that must be ours when the problem and the answer have been brought together. The problem must be gone because God's answer cannot fail. This is the Holy Spirit's only job. The Holy Spirit is the answer. The Holy Spirit is here to remind us of the answer and that our problems have been solved. Let Him tell you this today in full-on completion and openness and experience. The problem must be gone because God's answer cannot fail. Having recognized one, you have recognized the other. The solution is inherent in the problem. You are answered and have accepted the answer. You are saved. Now let the peace that your acceptance brings be given you. Let me read that that again. Now let the peace that your acceptance brings be given you. Close your eyes and receive your reward. Recognize that your problems have been solved. Realize this is what you want beyond anything else, to recognize that your problems have been solved. Recognize that you are out of conflict, free, and at peace. Above all, remember that you have one problem, and that problem has a solution. It is in this that the simplicity of salvation lies. It is because of this that it is guaranteed to work. Assure yourselves often today that your problems have been solved. Repeat the idea with deep conviction as frequently as possible, and be particularly sure to remember to apply the idea for today to any specific problem that arises. Say quickly, "Let me recognize this problem has been solved. Let me recognize this problem has been solved. Let me recognize this problem has been solved." Let us be determined not to collect grievances today. Let us be determined to be free of problems that do not exist. The means is simple honesty. Do not deceive yourself about what the problem is, and you must recognize it has been solved. Beautiful. Don't deceive yourself about what the problem is, so that you can recognize that it has been solved. The problem is not outside of ourselves. The problem is not in somebody else. The problem is not in the things of this world. The problem is in us. And the problem is separation. And when you let the light of this truth be shown to you inwardly, you will also see the solution simultaneously, and you will get to see that there is no problem. You will only see the solution. And this is what I will for everyone today and every day throughout the world from here on out, to let our problems be solved. So today, let me recognize my problems have been solved. Let me recognize my problems have been solved. Let me recognize my problems have been solved. And so it is. I love you, beautiful souls. Have a blessed day applying the lesson. Mwah. Bye.